the off lanes, right? And I think he's got to really earn his keep here on this game. I wasn't really too impressed with his B Smash performance last game. I'd like to see him see what he can do now in this game.
They're gonna need to help him with the runes. I feel that's gonna be important against Primal, because you don't want Primal base to get a lot of the runes. Like Primal is probably one of the strongest heroes with runes in the early game, if not the strongest.
Curious, why him? Why? I mean, just because he uses every rune extremely well.
Onslaught is just imba ganking spell. That's for the range. I mean, have you seen a hasted Primal running at you? I mean, obviously that's with the trample. It just
I have, yes. Don't you remember the good old days of Darkseer Primal Beast level 1? Right.
I remember the good old days when I'm in lane. Primal is level 1. He just kills me from full HP, even without the Iron Shell.
See, Winter, that's how I know I'm going to be better at you than Dota in only a couple of weeks. I'm going to get higher rank, because I would die at level 3 on this hero. That second power
you!
spike
You get more MMR than me, then talk.
All right, we'll get there. For now, Shiro in for a rough time. Tundra really chasing him for this, though. I mean, it'll pay off. They'll still get 3 runes. A Skitter connects on the 2 top runes.
Yeah, Shiro took so much damage, you know, that's not good for the lane to begin with. They only have, he actually doesn't have any tangles. He has to rely on the IO to give him tangles.
Well, I mean, that's what IO's for, right, honestly. Lovely little wisp skin as well.
That's what supports are for, giving you the tangles, man.
Giving you support, Winter, in general, I'd say is what they're for. And what,
not just tangos.
In this case, it is the tangos. We'll see what more that they can actually do to enable the start, because, again, I really do think that this Marcy is going to be in for a fairly rough mid-game. I'd say the early game is going to be just fine, while 33 and maybe even the Rupture can't quite connect onto him, but for now, I think he's going to be just fine.
Oh, casual dispose to secure the range creep. Nice.
Love to see it.
All the small little things in the lane that the players do, you know. I just like to put everything under the microscope and just analyze everything. Oh, this guy cut the tree in that particular manner with his tangle so that he can do this.
Did you see the highlights of, I believe it was the Ivy versus Nigma game, where Mind Control kept getting kited around because they would carry ironwood branches in the fights and then plant them to block his timber chains? That to me was always super high skill. Snaking, using the Purify and Flames to assist in denies. That's always a sneaky move as well. Love to see that.
That's how you know he's a Dota nerd.
I suppose. I mean, I think you know he's a Dota nerd because the man won TI.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, can't argue with that.
There's another one. Look, in Planet, he goes in. Skitter still has the Fairy Fire. He's going to be fine. Looks like he was Planet maybe trying to set up for a kill or potentially at least secure range creep with snaking. Again, not making that very easy.
I wonder if anybody tried when you play Oracle against Techies, you just get 1 point in Fate's Edict early and you wait for him to jump on you and then you use Fate's Edict. I wonder if anybody tried to do that.
Ooh, well, they're going to go for a kill on the Planet now. The heal, not enough, and Skitter is able to get the auto attack out before Snaking drops. So it's going to be a bit better of a trade, obviously, for Skitter. A little bit of bonus gold for him.
Yep, first blood glove. But you're not going to be too worried about it, as the Beastmaster, he should be able to pick up the... Never mind, he's not picking up the Lotus. Who's getting the Lotus? Oh, he got it.
No, he got it. And he's got this Ring of Health as well, so pretty soon he's going to be able to pretty much ignore this Bloodseeker in lane. Pretty much.
Yeah, much better start this time for LGD in terms of the lane. And looking at the mid lane, on the other hand, Primal, oh my god.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, well, let's wait and see how this mid lane plays out, because, again, Malrin still has a couple of aggressive moves to make. That's not even his level 5 spike. Of course, he's going to pick up that 3rd point in the trample, and that's where things, pardon me, wins are going to get real spicy from there. Shiro gets a blood grenade thrown at him. It's 33. Netta snacking in the middle of the fight. Pops the wand charges. Blood grenade thrown back at him, but it's the right clicks. And now the Illuminate from Immersion, which will take down Shiro. Good trades there. And That ice armor, man, this is one of my favorite things about nerdy Dota 2 players, especially Doom players, is seeing what creep they take. Remember yesterday we saw the ghost, right, against Monkey
yeah.
King? Like, that stuff's so cool. That's why I love playing Chen. You just like kind of run around in the jungle, you see what creep you can take, and try and take advantage of it.
You love playing Chen?
I am. I'm a Chen player. Back on the Aura Chen days, but still.
When are you gonna show me your Chen?
I can show you my Chen.
Carry me with Chen?
No problem, man. Easy carry. In trouble here is going to be the Beastmaster. They connect the blast off only on a Snaking, actually. He might go down. The right clicks, the blood grenade, the mine. His life saved here by the infused raindrops, but he ticks down to blood grenade. That at least allows Skitter to avoid that last set of wild axes. He's still got 15 wand charges, though. Skitter, yeah, he's A-okay. I think that's what's really key here. You take a look at this top lane for Tundra. Do as they do, guys. Honestly, if you want to just get MMR, are you having problems laning against a very annoying universal hero that is techies? Worry not. Just buy infused raindrops. They do so much for you in this lane.
Those are the small little things that would change. Like all those like early kills, and maybe you don't die, you get a trade-off. And
It's a lovely Fortune's End as they connect onto 2 for the blood right. Super value there.
Yeah, and Skitter just still having a decent time on this lane. Wow, he's...
There it is! There's the solo kill, Malloran. He got in there with the trample and the pulverize. He says, Winter, this hero is still great. What are you talking about?
Eat your words, Winter.
Eat your words, Boomer. Silence. So they 2 go maybe
Zip.
4. Oh, that was a really cute little blinding light. They use it to break tether. Not bad.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty useful in the laning phase.
Yeah, just forcing the Wish to recast this
I mean,
thing over
this
and over.
Marcy is not having a good time here, man. This is not good. Marcy is not a hero that you want to fall behind from the start. This is a very, very snowball hero.
Yeah, I mean, I figure you kind of have to come to expect that given the Doom in your lane, given the proliferation, basically, of the Vanguard offlane meta. And speaking of the meta, now looking at the Netta, he maybe looks to go diving a little bit under this tower. Scorched
3-point Scorched Earth.
So
Can't fight. Can't fight in the Scorched Earth. It's too painful. It's burning you.
He's trying to go for more. Look at Netta being quite annoying here as well. Well, plenty of uptime thanks to the Chakra Magic as Why You Smile avoiding the Illuminate, still alive. They've got the Thirst Vision on him now, as Shiro is still going to try and CS as much as he can here. Why You Smile able to evade death for now. It will isolate Shiro in this
another
lane.
Scorched Earth.
And through the Twin Gate comes Snaking. Another Scorched Earth is ready off the... just basically right away. Again, thanks to this Chakra Magic spam. Shiro will also lose his courier that had the brown boots. He could have used those, as now into the pursuit we go. Netta, now Malloran as well, joining from the mid lane. He's not even needed here. Rotates over just to simply taunt. That's the tower going down here with the first wagon, Winter.
Yeah, look at how much emphasis is put on the off lane, you know, like they are playing around this hero, they're trying to give him a very good start, and especially Malloran, the way he's like moving around the map, just helping his team so much on top lane.
Okay.
Skitter is getting dove on, and here is Malloran again.
Yeah, but they don't care. Malloran, did he take the gate?
Yep.
I believe he did. He's got Trample as well. He's got this Pulverize ready to go, but TP's coming in now from PSG.LGD as they bring in the reinforcements to the fight. Malloran dying to mostly physical damage now as they have the Shackle Shot to immediately interrupt that Pulverize.
Yeah, good rotation.
Collecting the kill with the maxed power shot. May look for more here as well, as Snaking, basically no mana, is pretty easy pickings here if Shiro can connect on that rebound. But his courier killed his boots, Winter, so he's just really taking a long time. Or rather, they've killed his boots. Wind Run not going to be interrupted in time. Snaking immune to the magic damage, but the physical damage is still going to take him down. Shiro with a kill there as LGD get involved. 2 kills on 2 cores, but that's a 5-man rotation to the top lane.
Yeah, meanwhile, Doom is doing Doom things, shuffling on the wave all the way down towards the tier 2 tower, and Skitter has been also utilizing the space. So we see that the Primal there just coming in, maybe charging in a little bit too fast. Probably should have waited a little bit more before he decides to go in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. is under attack.
Big rotations, but we'll see if LGD can now, you know, you've enabled this Beastmaster a little bit with that, right? That's a little bit of space for him. I think the next biggest challenge is trying to stop Immersion from just kind of free farming in this top lane with the Illuminate over and over again, clearing creep waves, right? And being careful as to not overextend, because Tundra, again, with this Primal, are going to be incredibly mobile around the map and very responsive, as we've seen them so far today. Sorry, they're already looking potentially for something here onto Nothing to Say. He's in the river and he's completely out of his depth. Winter Wind running away. They're not even going to dispel it off of him, as he is finished off by Malloran. Just great ward, and Tundra are going to be able to really take advantage of that one.
Yeah, pretty good pick off there. A very, very key hero. And right now, Tundra, once again, like utilizing the map very well. It's shuffling all the waves all the time, you know. And if you're LGD, you need to really try to get some pickoffs and get your level 6 on the IO so you can actually counteract some of this lane shuffling with the relocate. Get a kill with the Beastmaster roll, go back and shuffle out the other side of the map. And just to balance out all this wave being pushed towards your side of the map. They're going to smoke the IO and Shiro. They're going to see 33.
Is he a kill?
Don't think they can kill him though.
Okay, he did self-cast Ice Armor. That's a pretty big deal here. That bonus armor might just allow him to turn things around. Blinding Light, the blast off now, but Snaking is here. Does not have level 6. Might not matter. 33 still getting out of this one alive as Malloran now counter-initiating. He picks up the nearest ball, bouncing it on the ground, will flatten it, ending the life of Why You Smile. Now Shiro on the run here, slowed to a crawl by that Solar Bind. Snaking and Malloran right on his tail as the Solar Bind ends. They are still continuing to chase him down. Malloran, you can run, but you actually no, you can't run, or you can't certainly hide either. So Malloran destroying your trees underneath your tower, pounding your corpse, is going to be able to pick up a triple kill here on the Primal Beast. They're not done either. Nothing to say, just dying in the mid lane to Skitter. The Rupture, not enough damage now, but once again, from off screen, in comes Malloran. He just simply picks up the Windrunner and slams it to the ground. An ultra kill here for the stand-in mid laner on Tundra. They are taking down LGD.
I mean, Neta is so good, you know, and Malloran on this Primal. And he's a player that really specializes in a couple of very niche heroes, and he definitely executes them at a very, very high level.
He is absolutely popping off this series as well. As a reminder, I mean, basically is as equal, if not a better game on the Timbersaw last time. He's 6-1-0 already, Winter, and just like before, Skitter, you know, he can basically just turn up the Spotify music, whatever. You can listen to Electricity on repeat, doesn't matter. He does not need to really do much. And as I say that, he still is. Like, he's still... Like, let's talk about this for a while, right? Because when I say these kinds of things, like, oh, he can just kind of AFK farm, like, that is true. He is kind of just AFK farming, but it's also about the patterns that he's able to execute.
Do you know how hard is it to focus on last hitting creeps? Give that man a break, you know?
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry, guys. The carries, they have it so difficult. They gotta continuously right-click. Sometimes they even have auto-attack on. But for me, I think the thing that's impressive is farming in the right place at the right time.
Oh, they're gonna find him.
This is so deep. This is so deep, though. This is so deep. I've never seen this before. Shackle Shot is going to connect. Rotations are incoming now, but they can't quite save their safe laner fast enough. Malloran charging through the minefield so quickly that he sets off none of the mines. Oh, and look at the damage as well, Malloran. Yeah, you better bet your bottom dollar that he's got a polarize for you. Nothing to say. He's going nowhere. A 2-for-1 trade. As LGD, I mean, they get so desperate for a kill there, Winter, that it costs them dearly.
Oh, this guy is actually so good on this hero. He landed his stun on 3 heroes, did a bunch of trample damage there by just casting his spells really well.
I think it's incredible. I've never actually seen a Primal Beast into techies, but he just literally ran through the mines.
I didn't know you're not proccing the mines when you do that.
Yeah, because there is like some time where you know you can still break them or just not get hit by them, and there's of course Tundra following through on this rotation, pushing all the way to the tier 1 tower, and a team of this caliber, you better bet that they're going to be looking to force some rotations now, where this tower's going to go down. Really, really lovely start from Malloran. And again, I mean, just to show, like, sure, Skitter dies there, but you can see, like, what the result of it is. I don't believe that's a very worthwhile trade. especially as Tundra, again, continuing to move through on this rotation, look to contest for the 14-minute Wisdom Rune. I mean, and this all stems basically from the kill, from that overextension onto the carry. Yeah, good luck picking up the rune. Netta is not going to be able to get it, actually. It is New who picks it up somehow in between. The Doom is going to be dropped, however, and the kill easily achieved onto New. Malloran as well, hit with the false promise, as perhaps now it's Tundra's time to overextend. Malloran sure as hell taking a beating here and will take himself down, actually. Gets taken down by the Dire? What? They denied him? What? The Dire killed him? That didn't look right. I don't know if LGD got bounty off of that, but we'll look into that in a second, because now Tundra, trying to make it out without any further losses here, are still likely to lose the Oracle. What? The Dire killed him? Did they get money for that? They did. They definitely got money for that.
That is so weird.
There's a lot of really weird Oracle interactions where, like, sometimes he counts as the deny source because he sometimes deals the last tick of damage out of false promise. It's not, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but you tend to see this interaction with like other forms of taunts, like Winter Wyvern's ultimate and sometimes even duel. It's an axe as well. It's really weird. It's really weird. But nice response from LGD. You know, definitely signs of life from them. We'll see if they can continue trying to, you know, make plays out of this.
Bounty.
They're gonna need, like, I feel like Mech Pipe, you know, to deal with all this, like, spell damage coming out from the Primal and the Doom. I think Pipe is actually really, really good. But nobody's buying it on their side. I don't see anyone even trying to buy it. I see the IO, he's trying to get a Locket. Tekis is getting a Glimmer. I guess those items are kind of alright.
New once again going for Drums of Salam as Immersion. Essentially break the smoke here. Might lose his stacks, but at least will save his own skin.
I mean, Tundra once again, they're just like in full control of this game. Like the Doom has the travels, so he's able to play the anchor position and still be able to connect to his team. And on top of that, he's gonna have so much movement speed. He has a faded brooch, travel, wind lace, scorch earth.
Yeah. And again, basically perma scorched earth as well, right? Now he's got Octarine, but he's had this chakra magic constantly filling him up. LGD, oh man, they don't know what's coming. Winter.
No.
They are about to get pretty much smashed against the anvil that is this Netta Doom.
No.
We'll see if they jump in onto him, and they will. Can they kill him fast enough? The rest of LGD rotating back on into this. They need to get here fast. Not fast
Where's
enough.
your frost armor? What happened to your frost armor?
Didn't get it off. Oh, he's got one.
He doesn't have it
actually.
anymore. Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Yeah. The reload in, and actually Tundra, they're not eager to fight in on this. They thought enemies were a bit closer to the outpost of the Twin Gate. Oh, and are just going to be left pretty much empty-handed here. What could have been, I thought that was going to go so excellent for them, and it's just another narrow win here for LGD. But these are the kinds of wins that they need to get. You know, that last tier 2 dive out from Tundra, this kind of execution onto the Doom, you know, the richest hero in the game. It's these kinds of plays that are going to see them back into the game.
Yeah, slowly but surely, you know, they're gonna be able to give themselves a chance. With the Battle Fury on the Marcy, she's gonna be able to continuously scale, push up the waves, get into the late game. But even if you go into late game against Bloodseeker, Doom, Primal, can you carry this game as Marcy? I'm not really entirely that sure. Nobody can fight you, like in a head-on 1v1, sure. But in the team fights, I think all the Doom needs to do is just Doom him, and you are gonna have to rely on the relocate to maybe get you out of trouble and wait out the Doom.
This is a heart, by the way, up from Malloran.
Wait,
Good,
what? He has a heart?
Yep, he's got a heart.
What?
Yep. He
Vanguard heart?
No, he disassembled the...
Yeah, I know. He goes Vanguard into heart.
I guess he does. Why is that so surprising for you? What do you...
Is this
what's
like
out of the norm?
is this the normal build nowadays for Primal?
I am checking, because honestly...
Don't check! They're about to kill Snake King!
They are about to kill Snake King. And he does get off the, at least Fortune's End, but it's not going to save him there. And they're looking for more. Shiro slow to a crawl there. The Solar Vine is Malloran's going to pick him up. They did connect on the Scions. Oh, and there's way too much damage. The relocate out. Ended up whiffing. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like he had the link connected, but Didn't make it out alive. Netta dooming up the techies and then further disrespecting him by stomping to Midas a creep on the way out, as the relocate is going to obviously result in the Wisp's death upon return. Nothing too surprising there.
That's
I'd love
what
to see
you call
what happened there.
a Dota
Dire's
nerd.
middle tower is under attack.
Showing you some fancy footwork in front of your face. Either they're gonna drop items or they're gonna
Right.
deny creeps while they're killing you. That's how you know they are Dota nerds.
All right, so look here, right? No, I guess the replay ended up kind of missing out. He was definitely tepid though. I'm not sure. I guess he got left behind. A little mistake there by someone. Maybe the pulverize, because it does lift you vertically. Maybe that was enough distance to break the tether. Not sure. I didn't catch it there. All right, Winter. And I'm looking at these Primal Beast builds. And Heart is in the itemization, but usually it's still like the Primal Beast we've seen previously. Malrin is bucking the trend. We tend to see like BKB blink Ags like we used to on this hero. But Malrin decides, nah, that's boring. I'm going to go Heart first item. That's what I want to do. Previously as well, he did go back for blinking Ags in his one game that he played previously. They did lose that game versus Talon, it should be said.
So what does the Heart do for you? It gives you a lot of damage for trample and it makes you really tanky. You want to go in.
Yeah, I was just thinking, Winter, there's not a lot of minus armor on this team, right? Like, they've got a lot of physical damage, good magic damage, but the minus armor is definitely limited. So in that way, the Heart does feel like a pretty decent amount of effective HP. Like, he's just got 7 armor, so at some stage, I'd like to see like an AC up on someone or some other aura item. There's a Crimson Guard now online for Netta, actually. That's amazing, especially against a Windrunner. With that Heart as well to back him up, like, they're going to struggle to kill these heroes, I reckon. I don't know. Does that make any sense to you, or do you see some flawed logic there?
I'm not entirely sure, I don't play this hero a lot, so we shall just watch the game and decide whether it's good or bad.
So it's the same build, by the way, Malrin's went previously. He's going to turn this Sange into a Halberd, and then we can expect him to go into the Ags after that. For now, we can expect him to go diving underneath the tier 2 tower. Good footwork there from YU Smile's going to see him at least away from Malrin for now. Malrin, though, doesn't want to bounce his ball again here. Can't get within arm's reach. Dinosaurs, not famous for their long arms.
Planet has been doing this lane skipping, lane cutting for quite some time. Just delaying the game. Trying to get them into late game. So the Marcy is about to finish Aghanim Scepter. That's going to be huge in the team fights. You do a lot more like AoE damage. I see a lot of players. I think this might be the go-to build right now.
Okay, so they canceled Malrin's TP. Nothing to say he's going to try and go in on this. There's an Aegis as well right now on this Windrunner, right? Plenty of healing now from Malrin, especially as that's a full vessel healing up Malrin, especially with the heart regen. Yeah, back to full HP. Round 2, LGD still feeling quite confident as Tundra will back up. This is true nerd Dota. They're trying to drag LGD into the ward, but they're a little bit more disciplined than that. Malrin as well, quite disciplined. An immediate cancel on that onslaught as Tundra very, very eager to fight under the ward. This is the right move to make 10 out of 10 times, especially as they've just picked up an item mid-fight. It's the Heaven's Halberd for Skitter. Malrin trying to drag them back underneath the ward.
He wants them to go on him.
Into LGD, yeah, he wants someone to play with this poor little doggy. Trying to bring him back to the pack of wolves. Might be effective here as Malrin picks up the gem. LGD, they're going to go the long way around. We'll see what they can find as it's stun onto Malrin. It's going to be the thing to kick this one off. Round 2, as they're looking out for the backliners. They will be able to at least get through one. It's the blast off connecting onto 2 cores. 33 gets up the war stomp, and therefore the Doom onto the Marcy. He's going down though. Nothing to say. He's got a little bit too much damage.
The beast is down.
No, takes it down. Skitter as well cannot fight through this one, and LGD will be able to outmaneuver Tundra and take down 4.
So much damage being done. I think the Marcy probably is the one that I'm just waiting for the fight recap. I think the Marcy. Oh, he's not the one that did the most damage. It was the Beastmaster with the drums. 5,300 damage on the Beast. I guess that's why everybody just gets this item right away. It helps you farm, it allows you to scale, and it just makes you like such a force to be reckoned with in the team fights when everybody is close to each other.
Now, Winter, let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. Tundra went looking for a fight there. They were fighting into an Aegis on this
Dire
Windrunner
structures are
after they had already used False Promise. Do you think their calculus was correct there? Were they the stronger team up until LGD got the better initiation?
Yeah, it's easy to say they calculated wrong, you know. But I felt like
Dire's bottom tower
the primal,
has
he was in a position where he tanked everything, you know. He tanked all the damage, he didn't die, and Tundra just went in after he tanked everything. I felt like it was a reasonable decision for them to turn around during that fight and just try to seize the opportunity to win the engagement, even though they are up against the Aegis. But right now they're gonna have to defend their high ground first.
Well, that they are. There's nothing to say. Still with Aegis here, by the way, for another minute. Mallorin desperate to finish off this Halberd. I mean, that's a pretty big item, honestly, against a team with obviously very auto attack dependent heroes. Nothing to say, and even maybe Shiro is going to suffer at the hands of that. We should say this Marcy does actually have a Dispel for herself now. The Ag Scepter completed here. And I'm not sure if this is the normal Marcy build these days, but you got to remember, back when Marcy used to be incredibly imba with all our anime powers upon release, Unleash used to Dispel on cast. And then they moved that to the Ag Scepter. So that now being online means that Snake King's Fate's Edict is no longer going to be as powerful to against this hero as it was previously, right? Especially seeing as there's no BKB. Shiro getting this online is going to be pretty clutch. AoE silence as well makes it really effective. Once you do finally get on these backliners, they won't be able to actually, you know, annoy you with their spells once you're silencing on every pulse.
The Koto has been quite underwhelming too. He got a vessel. Not sure if he had any charges in the last couple of fights to deal with the, or maybe he did and he just couldn't get a kill. And now he's going for a Glimmer Cape. I was thinking more along the lines, maybe getting like a 4-staff to kite around, you know. Like once the Beastmaster raws a target, they need to create some kind of like space before the Marcy arrives and take out the target too quickly. You know? When you are able to kite the Beastmaster raw timing, it gives you a lot of ways to turn around the fight.
Right. I'll tell you what other item I really like on a Coddle, especially this game. It's a Yule Scepter, to be honest. Right, you get that additional, yeah, you get that increased cast range. You Yule's the Windrunner, you Yule's the Marcy mid-fight. I mean,
sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable.
It's a more expensive item, of course, than the 4-staff. I still
more
think
selfish item, you know, Richie. You buy Glimmer for your team, but you buy Yules for yourself. You want that extra move speed to feel good, Richie. Come on, play for your team.
I play for the team. I also think Tundra could do with getting a little bit more experience on snaking. The difference between level 1 and level 2 False Promise on those cooldowns it's pretty big, honestly. Would certainly give Tundra a lot more potential to fight. As we've kind of hit this reset point,
you
right?
are a support player, Richie. You know these things are not up to you.
Look, I agree. I mean, you do what you can now with the experience you can get, but you know, if you can just stand near the creep waves when they're getting farmed, just making sure he's ready to absorb some of that experience.
That's why I prefer having the book. I mean the tome, you know.
The tome.
Yeah, the tome.
Radiant's middle
I
tower
get to
is under
decide
attack.
if I need the XP nowadays. I don't get to decide. I just follow my team. Hope I don't die too early so I get some XP, and hope I get my spells correctly.
Hey Winter, you know who we haven't really seen or talked about in a long time because you've still been listening to Electricity on loop? It's Skitter. He's come along very nicely for his items. He's no Manta for him, but now a full Mjolnir on top of the Heaven's Halberd. Halberd number 2 finished up now for Mallorin. Unfortunately, Tundra underneath a Hawk right now. Evan have smoked underneath a Hawk. I don't foresee this one being too good, but Tundra is still trying to play off the strength of these 2 cliff wards that they actually have erected on the side of LGD's map. Now even maybe looking for more is Mallorin leading them in. It's going to be scouted now with the Techie's Mine. Another Hawk as well, scouting through the fight, but I believe Tundra also lost a gem in that last engagement. You can see Planet holding on to Immersion's gem. Now LGD, they're the ones that are going to be looking for the initiation as they smoke out of their own jungle.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very crucial the next fight. Like, everyone is trying to jostle for some kind of like high ground ward, try to stand on it, hug it. But Maori, he's going to run into the smoke. Nicely done.
He's going to get out just in time here on that onslaught.
Can they hold the high ground? Alright, no, they got
they're
the,
gonna try.
they killed the ward, they killed the ward.
down there. It's going to be now the Drums of Slam on max charges. The Heart not doing nearly enough work here. Winter, the False Promise, at least saving Mallorin for now. He's going to be able to pick up nothing to say, only briefly though, but immediately putting him right back down. A respectful dinosaur here, but certainly an extinct one. Comes out of the False Promise alive. Oh boy, is he tanky, Winter. Eventually taken down. My God. Mallorin can really take quite a bruising here for his side.
Yeah, the Bambrace, the Halberd Evasion, the Heal Amp, the False Promise, the Heart Regen. I mean, they still want to fight? Tundra still want to go in here?
He doesn't have buyback. They can't fight here, can they? AoE Doom now for Nettie's far. He turned around to Midas the Boar. Are you kidding me, Netta? Oh my goodness. What an absolute nerd. You love to see it though, honestly. You love to see it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, that's the Unleashed now. Shiro looking for his next victim. Can't find anyone though. Good positioning from Tundra. They have everyone back alive again. I don't know if they can still look for something. Naren TPing aggressively, but actually we'll cancel that TP now. Whew, you gotta look, and Winter, I think the thing to look out here is going to be that focus fire now, right, with the sidekick on top as well, is the one key thing.
Orb of Destruction.
Yep, Orb of Destruction. Is that what they got? Yep, they've got that as well. There's a little bit of minus armor. Makes a big deal against 9 armor.
Yeah, so the
HP
primer when he went a Ghost Scepter instead of trying to buy more armor. And now he's going. Yeah, and now he's getting Aghanim's. So he's very susceptible to all those like physical damage right now. He's not that strong anymore. He's gonna have to rely on the, I guess, the Crimson on the Doom to survive in the team fights.
I just can't believe 33 Midas the Boy turned around for that. It's so funny, man.
I mean, just wait for the next fight. He's gonna have Midas and Devour saved up. He's gonna
that's right.
eat one, Midas one.
He's gonna be eating good, Winter. He's gonna digest all them delicious creeps as Tundra setting off mines, at least do smoke without.
Oh, they're gonna be too slow.
But, I mean, they're far too slow. This map's huge now. They're open on their ways, and it says it'll take you 2 years to get down to the opposite side of the corner. LGD can take their time assigning Aegis on Nothing to Say, and she's into, yeah, I was gonna say onto the Wisp. That seems about right. Oh, and look at this Wisp. He's got a great healing Lotus. He's got a greater healing Lotus. He's almost got Block of Cheese here, Winter. He does. He's got Block of Cheese. Wait, no, you need 3 great healing Lotuses, don't you?
Three.
Ah, I baited myself. I apologize.
Let's check the Lotus pool. There's 2 more on top.
Yeah, he needs more than that.
So you need to wait for what, another... You need another 5 minutes because you need 2 more cycles.
And for now, the team, of course, going to be called to the siege. Mallorin, I guess he's without a Dispel on the side of LGD. Ghost Scepter and Fate's Edict means that they actually can't damage him? Is that right? Do you have any pure damage here? They don't, right?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to work.
They don't have any Dispels.
Time to get your Nullifier, man.
Yeah. That is actually pretty funny. Now they did, I mean, they've shuffled Oracle so much in the past couple of patches because of course he's been basically uncontested for the longest time. He used to have this 25 talent, which was like minus 5 second Fate's Edict cooldown, and you can just constantly Fate's Edict. That's since been removed, but he does have a Coddle. So maybe actually that's a little bit of a combo here to just ensure that Snake can actually keep Mallorin alive because they don't have a way to remove Fate's Edict.
So what, it's almost 100% uptime, 11-second cooldown, 5 seconds. Yeah, it's actually 100% uptime because it's 5-second duration.
Yeah.
So holy shit, that's actually...
I mean, but there's no way that actually turns out to, you know, happen, right? Certainly someone on LGD. I mean, it's an Oracle. He's got such a big target on his back, right? There's no way this guy gets that off.
A man can hope, man. A man can dream.
LGD, man, mounting the comeback. In control of this game now. See how Tundra can look to get back into this one. Still not impossible for them by any means. I think it's It's in fact rather close, to be honest, but been really impressed with the way that LGD have managed to fight their way back into this one, fully deserving of it.
And right now, going up the high ground will be the next challenge. It's not easy to go up high ground nowadays. I guess you have a Wind Ranger to hit the towers.
You do. This Aegis is still good for another 2 minutes as the haste rune is going to activate. We'll see what the 34-minute rune is. Maybe something good. It's
Shield rune.
Is it shield rune? That's not bad. Not worth going back for, decide LGD is. Instead, they will smoke up and we'll likely see now the second attempt, Winter, to go up to the high ground from LGD.
Yep.
There's going to be now the initiation. Okay.
Nullifier.
There's a nullifier. Okay, they can actually now dispel this. Oh, the AoE Doom's in, though, from Netta. Trying to cut him down. Everyone force staffing into this fight, though. The silence onto Skinner. He's being taken down as Netta cannot hold everyone back. In fact, now they're going to refocus onto him. Malrin, he makes it out alive thanks to the false promise, thanks to the heals from Tundra. But LGD, they busted their way into the base.
I mean, they're just so strong together with all the auras, with the IO, buffing the Marcy.
They're full HP. They're not stopping. They're going to try and end the game.
I mean, it's over.
They got to buy back.
They have to buy back on Bloodseeker, but Doom doesn't have buyback.
Rock throw is going to be the initiation here. The stun actually onto 3. Is that good enough, though? Malrin doing the best he can as in goes Skidder now as well. Off the buyback, TPing into the fight. He's falling low, though. He's just dying to the physical damage. Does make it out alive as Malrin, at least with the Ghost Scepter, able to stay alive for now. That was a 5-man Rudolph for snaking. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, though, as Shiro immediately making the jump back onto him. Now Malrin dying underneath his tier 4s. The shackle shot onto 2. The thing of beauty, Malrin taken down.
No buyback.
Has no buyback either. It's a 3 versus 5 now as Skidder, his Ferrari engine turned down, but can he actually find a kill here? Oh, the cheese consumed there by YU Smile. He is safe and sound. What an item choice by New to pick up this nullifier. I didn't see that earlier.
Yeah, amazing pickup here. Yes. Doing the right things in the team fights to dispel the Ghost Scepter, allowing them to go through this immovable wall of Primal Beast.
Netta's back alive and has another AoE Doom, but your Ancient's exposed here. With all this physical damage, they're really going to be making an aggressive play. Nullifier has been used, wards removed as well, Lincoln's popped. They have a Rupture ready to go. Oh no, actually they broke Lincoln's with Rupture. Nothing to say, still has Aegis for 10 more seconds, but your throne might not have that much life left. Certainly not Skidder, no! Saved last second there by Snake King, but nothing to say, walking him all the way back to the fountain. There's the AoE Doom now, onto 3. Skidder, will he live? No, he's actually gonna die. The fountain regen not even enough, has nothing to say, still alive. Aegis expires though, he's running around in the trees, buying so much time, and space created as throne is going down. Nothing to say, he's gonna die, but LGD, they need a little bit more. Fortifies out now for Tundra, but certainly Winter, this one's in the bag for LGD as they're gonna focus onto the throne. 33 doing the best he can, but he can't stop them all. LGD will draw the series 1 apiece.
Wow, like definitely did not expect the game.